What is social influence? Social influence is a change in an individual's thoughts, feelings, attitudes, or behaviors that results from interaction with another individual or a group. It involves the process of individuals making real changes to their behavior or feelings as a result of interacting with others who are perceived to be similar, desirable, or experts. Now we will take you through a well-known example along with an experiment that we devised on Emory's campus. So, a guy named Solomon Asch decided to test the effects of social influence in a study. He took a panel of 8 people. 7 of those people were considered Confederates. No, not those type of Confederates. People also known as in on the experiment. The 8th person's only knowledge was what the proctor was asking and his surrounding environment. In the experiment, participants were shown 2 cards. One card had 1 vertical line drawn, and the other card had 3 different sized vertical lines drawn. The goal was to guess which of the 3 lines on the second card matched the length of the line on the first card. During the first 2 rounds, each Confederate provided the correct answer, as did the test subject. However, the tables then turn when the Confederates all provide the incorrect answer. In these critical trials, the test subjects gave at least 1 incorrect answer 75% of the time. However, it was also found that even 1 dissenter from the group of Confederates greatly increased the chance of the test subject providing the correct answer, rather than the incorrect answer provided by the majority of the control subjects. Now, in order to apply this example within the realms of student life, we chose to take a look at a process found on Emory's campus, as well as university campuses across the country. Fraternity recruitment at Emory consists of 5 consecutive evenings. After each evening session, the potential members can log on to the system to see what fraternities have invited them back. Each subsequent night of recruitment, the number of fraternities a potential member can visit decreases. However, potential members can receive final bids from up to 3 houses. On the other side of the system, young women going through sorority recruitment also use an online system to decide which houses they are going to return to the next day. At the conclusion of a much stricter recruitment process, women can only receive a bid from 1 house and have the choice to either accept or reject it, but not to pledge at a different organization. Although stressed not to discuss their decisions amongst others, young women have a 2-week time period in which they can agonize over their options with their peers. Men going through the recruitment process face a much more laxed environment. Furthermore, guys do not have to cut fraternities using an online system, they wait for fraternities to cut them. This allows additional time for them to talk amongst their peers and for their peers to socially influence their decision. Knowing that there are plenty of opportunities for social interaction within the process, we hope to evaluate how friends can affect other friends' decisions in choosing their Greek affiliation. Are their decisions purely their own, or are they a result of social influence? Our hypothesis is that there will be a strong correlation between the opinions of one's peers and their final recruitment decisions due to social influence. In order to test our hypothesis and apply the concept of social influence to a concept that is fairly relatable in a college lifestyle, we created and administered a survey to the Emory community. After summarizing our results, some of the most statistically significant results we found were as follows. The percentage of friends who reported joining the same organization as the respondent was recorded as an average of 34% with a standard deviation of 31%, suggesting that friend influence is significantly prevalent. When subselecting a group of just males, the percentage of friends that ended up joining the same organization was 41%, whereas females recorded the percentage of friends who ended up at the same sorority at approximately 23%. Over 65% of the respondents felt that their friends' choices and opinions throughout the recruitment process were somewhat to very important. However, fewer than 10% of the respondents felt that friends' choices and opinions throughout the process were somewhat to very unimportant. Now, there is conclusive evidence that social influence is prevalent. However, it may not be as strong as our hypothesis had originally stated. Our analysis does seem to indicate that the fraternity recruitment process is more susceptible to social influence factors than that of sorority recruitment.